Yeah, I know you can hear me, Chris. I just haven't got a chance to get all this stuff done. I'm trying. Literally trying. It's been a flippin' day. There we go. Alright. Yeah, no, it was just the wind that was blowing in the room, so sorry. The controller, or the camera's right behind me. Alright, so I'm going to be sitting kind of far away from the computer, like over here, so I won't be able to really, like, respond to the chats, but I'm going to do my best if I can see what they say. So, you know, just know I'm here, you're here, we're just hanging out, cleaning these controllers, and then we'll pack your stuff. And I'm going to switch your controller, since you said you wanted a green Halo controller, so that's what I'm going to send you instead. So, but yeah, so we're on day 2, no AC. Day 3, yeah, it's been since Friday, so, no, still gotta wait till Monday. Yeah, so I went to Costco and spent like 2 hours in Costco just shopping. Yeah, no, we have it. It's totally fine. Like, I want to make sure you get what you want. Like, I've got plenty of green controllers and plenty of the black controllers, so it's not a big deal. Yeah. So, but yeah, no, it's, like, we spent time in Costco. We rode around in the car for a little bit. And, yeah, I mean, you know. But yeah, so I'm going to clean all these controllers and stuff before I send them out. I can't do, like, where I totally break them down, but I'm going to get them, you know, super duper clean. Alright, sorry. Alright. So yeah, we've got a box of, like, hey, Chef Fish! Probably you have to change the, so it's going to sound really weird, but when you spread your video out, sometimes you can accidentally flip it like this, and so try making your video smaller on OBS, and then flip it over, and see if that corrects it, or is it showing up correctly on OBS? Because I have seen it where it shows up flipped on Whatnot, but it shows up correctly on YouTube. I mean, honestly, Chris, I'm just going to clean everything. So it's just like whatever's in front of me. I don't know whose is whose right now. I'm just going to do the normal, you know, get all the Cheeto dust out of it. I'm going to wipe down all the knobs and everything like that. And, I'm going to polish the knobs. Sorry, y'all. I couldn't help myself. But anyway, so yeah, and like I said, I'm not doing like a major breakdown of any of these controllers, so, yeah. It won't be too long, and then I'll start packing everything. Yeah, no worries. I'm not using OBS, just hitting go live. No, you don't have to use OBS. Hey Shelly, how's it going? I don't know, I've always streamed through OBS to YouTube unless I've used my phone directly as a camera, so I'm not sure. I would Google, why is my YouTube video flipped, and see if, because I mean, it could even be that your camera is recording it in selfie mode, and so when it's getting sent to YouTube, it could be flipping. Because I know that, like, that's an issue sometimes too, is like, because when we take a picture with the front of the camera, it shoots in selfie mode, so it's actually a mirror image of us, versus the back side of the camera isn't. So, that could be. Oh, yeah, no, we could come over and help you get it set up too, so it's no big deal. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get everything situated. I thought I had my toothbrush over here. I mean, not my toothbrush, but the toothbrush. It's right here. Sorry. Alright. Yeah, so like I said, I'm not doing anything major. That's awesome, Shelly. Yeah, no, we're doing good. Just toasty. But other than that, we're good. The AC will be fixed tomorrow. Oh, it says we will be live shortly still. Haha, that's funny. Let me fix that. Oh, there we go. Because we're live. From Saturday night. Wait, no. Live from New York. It's Saturday night. There we go. Dang it. Now I moved the freaking chat. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. So I think Chef is just going straight from YouTube and streaming straight from YouTube. But I don't know, because I don't know how YouTube is, because sometimes it could just be the direction of the camera orientation, like when you record it. But I don't know for sure. Because like when I make videos that I'm editing, when I'm editing the videos, there's times where I have to flip the video around because it's recorded with the front-facing camera, and like all of the writing on your shirt's backwards and stuff like that. Like, I can't tell right now if this is backwards or not. Like, does that say love to y'all or does it say evil? Okay, cool. But yeah, I would just Google and see, because if it's straight from your phone doing it, then that could be the thing. And if it's from the computer doing it, then it could be a setting on your YouTube account, maybe. But I don't know. Yeah. Well, so like what I was saying is like when I'm making videos, depending on what camera is used when we're recording it, like so if you're using the selfie camera or the back camera, the selfie camera is reversed. So like all the writing on your shirt's backwards. So sometimes that matters. Even if you like switch your camera around to the front facing camera, it's still going to be backwards when you transfer it over. And YouTube could be trying to flip it to what it thinks is right. And yeah. Yeah, so what I would do, Chef, is I would well, I mean, you need time to set up your YouTube or your Elgato, not freaking OBS. But it doesn't take that long. Like I could literally have you set up in like 30 minutes. And I have all your stuff. So like what time are you streaming tomorrow? Cuz like I could come over there like an hour before you're setting up, like before you actively set up, and I can get your OBS set up for you. And that controller was beautiful. Yeah, and Chris, this is one of the ones. Start like 2-ish tomorrow? Okay. Alright, so I'll let Derek know that I want to be down there by 1, so I can at least help you with that. Just because it'll make it, you know, you'll be able to stream to YouTube, but then you'll also be able to connect that stream to your whatnot if you wanted to do it like ours. I'm not saying that you have to, but it gives you that option so that you could, like, link the two of them together. Yeah, I know. It's kind of, I think it's a safeguard for YouTube to make sure that somebody's watching the live streams to make sure that nothing bad is going on. So there's like a 5-second delay to ensure like the viewer's safety, because there was some stuff that, you know, has been happening on live streams, so they're trying to protect everybody. I'm like, I swear I'm just cleaning controllers. It's nothing bad, y'all. Okay, cool. Yeah, that way you're good to go, and then you don't have to worry about it. And once you learn OBS, like once you see how it's set up, it's so easy. Like if you can use Word, like the Word document, and put pictures into a Word document, then you can use OBS. Like, it's just intimidating when you first see it because it's not necessarily, like, it's not intuitive to any other program you might have used in the past. Kind of like how, I don't know, like I feel like Discord was the same way. Like when I first got introduced to Discord, I was like, oh, what is this? This is really, it seemed really technical and kind of obtuse and hard to use. But then after I got the hang of it, I'm like, oh, this is actually not so bad. This is kind of cool, and it keeps it all like nice, neat, and organized. So I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to stream cleaning the controllers. I figured that I would just stream the cleaning part first, and then I would break it down and pack it. I've already got everybody's stuff weighed. All I have to do is just put y'all's packages together. But I know that some people don't necessarily enjoy watching the packing part, so I'm trying to make this palatable so that I can maximize my views. OBS took me 4 years to finally get. Yeah. I mean, it's just like learning anything. Like the first couple times you use it, it's really intimidating and it's really hard. And if you don't have somebody there that knows kind of how to do it, then you're going to stumble and you're going to fall and it's going to be frustrating, you know? But if you have somebody that can kind of guide you through and kind of give you like some tips and tricks on how to be more successful and basically break it down in a way that's digestible, because not all the instructions are made in a way that, you know, is super easy or clear to understand. And, you know, like I don't know everything about OBS, but I can probably figure it out. You know, I figured out how to use the video editing software. Like I was really, really hesitant to try to learn it in the very beginning because I was just like, oh my goodness, DaVinci's really hard. There's so many things to use. There's so many different, you know, buttons and layers of stuff, and oh my gosh. And now, y'all, I can make like little animations. I can, you know, cover up the address on a package without freaking out. I can blur an area, you know, like all those things that I was super afraid of. It just took me time getting comfortable with the base product and then going from there. So, oh y'all, so I'm super excited. So I have my wholesale accounts with the candy companies. So I'm going to start making my candy orders. I placed my first big order today. So I have some specialty gummies coming that are not pineapple. So these are like gourmet gummies. But they're super cute. So I'm super excited about that. And then I'm going to be getting some energy drinks and some other cool stuff. And so I'll probably do like little buy it now boxes where it's like, you know, like there's like a refuel pack where it comes with like an energy drink and like a bag of snacks and some candies. And then there's going to be like, you know, like the all-nighter where it's like a 6-pack of soda or 6-pack of drinks and, you know, like 2 bags of big chippies or, you know, something cool like that where it's like themed, but like, you know, you get a good value for your stuff. So, but I also got an account with a freeze-dried candy place. So like not the astronaut food, but like the freeze-dried Skittles and stuff. So I'm like super excited about that. Sorry, I'm trying to read all this. I need a when you don't buy. Sorry. Sugar-free drinks? I mean, I can do sugar-free drinks. Like, I'm seriously trying to get requests and stuff like that to get some ideas because, like, you know, yes, I'm going to do candy. Yes, that's my primary objective because I've always wanted a candy store. Like, when I saw Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and when I read Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory when I was a little girl, first of all, my imagination is freaking vivid as hell. So the candy factory I imagined in my mind was so much more colorful than the movie. So my entire life I've wanted a candy factory or candy store. And so the fact now that I get to have one on Whatnot and I get to buy all the candy that I want and I get to share that and I get to share a smile with people and like that's so sweet, literally. Like I'm so excited, y'all. Yeah, no, I don't like sugar-free drinks. The Zevia and the Celsiuses are usually the only sugar-free drinks I can do because it's stevia instead of like xylitol or aspartame or whatever the pink sprinkle stuff, the Sweet and Low. Sweet and Low. Sorry. I had a Family Guy Herbert moment where when I said Sweet and Low. Sorry. But yeah. Sorry. And then I just went in the whole like Miss Malice is selling candy, so get in my van and let's go get some candy. I'm like, how can I make Miss Malice candy creepy but cute at the same time? Just give me sugar. I don't want that fake crap. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. Well, I mean, I feel like I was thinking about like including monsters, like in not as like I'm gonna sell individual monsters because anybody can get a monster at the store, but since that's like supposedly the quintessential gamer drink, the gamer fuel, so include that as like in like the bigger boxes or something like that. So you get like one monster, one Hero of Academia, you know, specialty drink, one bag of caffeinated energy mints, some, you know, watermelon popcorn, or not watermelon popcorn, watermelon cotton candy, pig gummies, and then like I'm getting the Mario Brothers tins, so like the little mushroom tins that have candy in it. I'm getting all of those, and just all sorts of cool stuff. Yeah, like I just gotta figure out a good name. G Fuel, yeah, they do sell that in cans now. They do. They have like the Sonic the Hedgehog ones and the Elden Ring ones. That's true. I could use those because like I can get those at Costco, I think. And like obviously, I'm not trying to like charge out the butt for any of this stuff. Like, I just want y'all to enjoy it, and I just want y'all to be like, oh my gosh, Miss Malice thought of us, and she made fun stuff for us, and it's reasonable, and we can get it, and we can give it to our friends for presents. Like, I don't know. I just want people to be happy. I just want people to smile, and if I'm giving people, you know, sugar fits or whatever, then gosh darn it, that's how I'm making people smile. Because it's an uncontrollable laughter because they're geeking out on sugar. But yeah, I'm excited. Little Malice is excited too. I was like, you get to be my market research, so I'm gonna have you test, you know, all of this candy with me and your friends so that we can make sure that it's you know, approved, like gamer approved, because we don't want to have like a lot of the candies I have are like gummies, and there's some that are sour gummies, so they have the sprinkles on them. So we're trying to keep it to where they're less messy contained foods, so you don't get your controllers or your stuff dirty while you're playing. So like easy to eat food, but still yummy. Ugh, this PlayStation controller, roadie. So I'm just using isopropyl alcohol. I'm actually using an orange wood stick for nails today because I had one instead of a cute toothpick. So that's what I'm trying to use because the wood is soft and it doesn't damage the plastic. Like I've used screwdrivers in the past, like little tiny ones, but I feel like it scratches the inside of the plastic if you're not careful. And even if you are careful, like still, you know, you can cause a little bit of damage in there. So it's a little bit safer in my opinion if I just use this to kind of clean out the little crevices. I mean, we all like vintage stuff, right? What? I thought I put gummies in your Wii replacement. I am so sorry, Jason. I will send you some with your next shipment. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I won't be doing sugar-free gummy bears because those are yucky. I'm just gonna have to ship you some, Jason, because seriously, that was my bad. I got everybody's labels printed out, and I was like, let me just get this stuff out to everybody. So you're coming in just at the right time, Jason, because now you're finding out about Miss Malice's candy shop. Like, I just got all my wholesale accounts set up so that I could get candy for my candy streams. So, like, yeah. There's going to be more than just pineapple gummies in the future. But, I mean, it's going to be like, we're going to do, like, little boxes where it's like, you know, you can pick out the candy you want and make, like, little goodie boxes and stuff like that. Yeah, no, I've read the, have you, okay. Hey, Space, how's it going? So have you read the reviews on Amazon for the Haribo sugar-free gummy bears? Because if you haven't, I'm telling you, it's hours of fun. It's a good time for all. But yeah, no, I don't want to do sugar-free gummy bears. For sure, because of that reason. but, you know, like, I do know there are some people that, because of health reasons and stuff like that, will need access to sugar-free candy, and so I don't want to exclude anybody. So there will be sugar-free options, but my main priority is all that sugar. Think about selling your PS2 collection. Well, you know, if there's any survival horror in there, you know who to hit up first, because General is always looking. But yeah, I mean, even if you're looking to sell like a whole thing at once. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Sweet. Yeah, I'm just chilling. So, I'm chilling. Our AC is out, so technically I'm not. I'm actually kind of roasting right now, but I figured if I sat here and hung out with y'all and got the controllers and accessories clean from the stream from yesterday, that that would keep my mind off of the heat, and that I would hang out and be chill. So, yeah. But yeah, so we're talking about my candy store. So I got approved to sell on Whatnot. Oh, nice. You have the GameCube? Heck yeah. And so yeah, so we're just talking about what kind of candy and stuff that I'm gonna have on Whatnot. So I just ordered my first order yesterday, and of candy, and then I'm gonna place my next order tomorrow. Oh, you have a GameCube for sale? Gotcha, gotcha. Well, you can always put your if you're looking, you can always put any information about that in the Discord. You can also put it here, like I don't, you know, like your price and stuff like that, and then we can reach out to you outside of whatever, or however you want to do it. But yeah, so these are all just the controllers from yesterday's accessory stream. So we had everything from PlayStation 1 controllers all the way up to PlayStation 3, I think. And then we had Xbox controllers, and then we had memory cards for the PlayStation and the GameCube. So I just want to make sure all these go out nice and they don't have any Cheeto dust stuck in them. And so I'm just using an orange wood stick, which is just like a thick toothpick, to get all the crust out. And then I'm going to use alcohol and a toothbrush, soft toothbrush, and clean everything off. But yeah, if y'all have see, there y'all go. It's like, this is what I like to see in the community. Everybody's working together. Sorry, I can't see because I'm kind of far away from the computer, so I have to keep leaning over to read what y'all are saying. So if I don't respond right away to something that's like directed to me or for me, let me, you know, I apologize. But also, if y'all have any recommendations or requests for candies that you guys want to see, then let me know. Because like I was thinking about making like little like bundles, like peach bundles, so it's like Princess Peach and it's all peach flavored candy, and then like Kirby bundles, so it's like a little strawberry stuff, and then Mario and Luigi like cherry and green apple, Sonic the Hedgehog blue raspberry, and then kind of go with like, you know, a game and the candy little bundle together or something like that. You have Wii's for sale. How many Wii's do you have now, Chris? Seem to have problems. Oh, we still have those other controllers and stuff that you were talking about last time with General. And so reach out to him if you want to still do all of those in addition to what you got from yesterday. Like, no worries. We just want to make sure we can ship it all out together or separate, or, you know, whatever's going to be the most accommodating for you. So yeah, yesterday's stream was really good. It was fun because it was so fast paced. I want to see candy that's not American candy. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I was trying to read all that stuff. Okay, so yeah, I was looking at Japanese candy, so I can get like all the Japanese gummies and stuff like that. So that's what made me think of doing like the peach gummy and the strawberry gummies and stuff like that, and including those as like little Mario, you know, kind of basically it'd be a pink theme and a Mario red theme, green theme, blue theme, kind of, you know, including whatever. But yeah, I wasn't gonna get those Japanese candies where you have to like make it so it's like you like make the little pearls and you make a little pizza or anything like that. Like I just feel like that's a little bit too much, and most of the time people don't even eat them because they're like, it's too much effort to actually make it. So they end up just like letting it sit on the shelf, and it's like I'd rather y'all enjoy the candy and it be something that you can like eat, because that's the whole point, right? We'll even do like shopping sprees. Oh, it's gonna be so cool. What was that stuff that we could figure out? Guava. What's too much, Chris? See, I haven't tried the guava candy, but I have, I just got a bunch of guavas yesterday. Like, I was walking through the grocery store, and they were so sweet smelling that I was like, oh, it is definitely time for guavas. So yeah, so I picked them up, and I ate 2 of them as soon as I got home, and they were delicious. Like, I don't even know if I'm eating guavas right, because I never looked up, like, are you supposed to eat the skin on a guava? Do you eat the seeds? I just ate the whole thing. I just didn't eat the top and the bottom part. I just, like, so. But then again, I also eat kiwis with the skin on, so y'all can judge me for that. There's lots of vitamin C in the skin. Plus, it's fuzzy, so that's kind of fun to eat. Anyways. So there will be minimum banana candy. 1, because I don't like bananas. And 2, I'm allergic to bananas. So out of sheer principle. But General Malice likes banana candy, so I don't know. Isn't that funny? Oh, the candy you have to put together? Oh, yeah, no, that is too much. Yeah. It's too much effort. And, like, it's not that it's not good, but it's like, it's not as good as you would have hoped for the time and energy you put into making that candy. Like, my sister-in-law lived in Japan for 3 years, and so for Christmas she sent us a bunch of stuff home. And, like, one of it was, like, you know, make your own little sushi with candy. And, yeah, I don't think we ever did it. I think it just sat there on the shelf just being cute. But I'm going to get those. So, like, I'm not going to do chocolate because, 1, it's hot in most places and it's going to melt. But, like, during the winter, I will. So I'll get the Kit Kats, the flavored Kit Kats that are special. Oh, I got you, Chris. Yeah, well, I'm also not looking directly at the comments, so, like, it could be 5 minutes of me talking to the controller before I actually look up and see that you responded to me. So I'm not necessarily doing the best job of being a gracious host right now. I'm like, y'all just sit here and watch me and listen to me talk. I'm not going to engage with anyone. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Oh, but happy Mother's Day to everyone that is a mom or a mom-in-law or a mother, a father that's taking on the role of the mom, or a single dad, or, you know, just anybody that's taking care of somebody else, regardless of if you're a mother. Happy Sunday to you. You know, Mike, I don't know. I just never feel like those kind of candies are good when they're rehydrated, because it's like they're like gelatinized, but the gelatin never gets like smooth, so it always has like a texture of a bad apple to me. Like, you know, when an apple is like grainy and mealy, kind of, that's what those candies always taste like to me. So it's just texturally not pleasant. So I refuse to buy them. You know, I try, Chris. I try. Like I said, I'm a bad host. I'm like, just sit here, watch me clean these controllers. I mean, I'm doing it for y'all. Actually, secretly, I really enjoy cleaning the controllers because it's not even a secret. It's just very satisfying getting all this stuff out, and you can see, you can see when your job is done. And it's just like, sometimes in life you got enough things where you're like, did I do a good job? Did I do it enough? It's like literally I can see the dirt. Once the dirt's gone, job is done, right? So that makes me happy. But yeah, so once I clean all these controllers, I'm sorry y'all that I'm breaking up these streams. I'm going to stop the stream and I'm going to pop on to another stream of just the packing and stuff. That way I can not bore the people that don't enjoy the packing part, and they can just watch the cleaning controllers part. And then, but y'all can still hang out with me and we'll pack. We'll pack. Like, I'll pack it together. So, okay, so I wanted to, at one point in time, have a children's lunch service. So, like, everybody knows school lunches suck, right? Like, they're not even, like, edible in most schools anymore. And most kids are paying, or most parents are paying, like, anywhere from $1.85 to $4 or more for their kids' lunch every day, right? And it's like, we would all want our kids to eat healthy food that they enjoy and will actually consume, not throw away. Like, I've watched kids at my son's school, like, throw away a whole plate of food because it's not edible. So I wanted to call myself the Alpaca Lunch Mom, and I was going to make homemade packed lunches for kids. So you would have, like, obviously it would be nut-free, so you wouldn't have to worry about kids that have peanut allergies. But you would have, like 2 or 3 different kinds of sandwiches that you could choose from, or you could do, like, a, vegetarian thing, and then you could have vegetables or fruit or both, and you could have, like, a starch and, like, a little juice, and all that stuff would be delivered to the school. And, like, you could basically order your kids' lunch all week long and just have it delivered to the school every day so that they could have a healthy packed lunch. And you could even customize it where you could put your kids, like, a lunch note in there. So, like, even though you didn't get to make it, you could still be like, Dad loves you. Hope you have a great day at school, Wyatt. Or Logan. I don't remember which one. I'm sorry. I'm horrible, Chris. I remember their names. I just don't remember which one is which and, like, age-wise. But anyways, you get what I'm saying. Like, and you'd pay, like, $6 a day. So that covers the cost of the food plus the delivery to the school. And it wouldn't even be like a for-profit thing. It would really just be so that kids got to eat. And then you could also have, like, low-income situations where you're helping out kids that are getting to eat the gross school lunch every day. That's like I didn't bring my lunch money lunch every day. So, but then I found out that there was another lady that had the Alpaca Moms or Alpaca Lunch title in Austin. So I was like, well, guess it's not the time. But I still think it's a great idea. I think that, we forget about little people sometimes when it comes to healthy food. Like, we argue that they need healthy food, but then we don't make sure that the food that they're provided is healthy. So, Wyatt. Okay. Aww. Yeah, no, I get it. Like, I totally get it. And that's why I was saying, like, think about that. Like, think if you could order Wyatt's food, on Sunday and be like, all right, so Wyatt, what do you want to eat for the week? You want chicken nuggets? You want peanut butter and jelly or almond butter and jelly? You want, celery and carrots with ranch dressing? Do you want, a fruit, like sliced strawberries? And have those kind of choices where you could sit there and, like, literally have your whole week food picked out and it would just get dropped off for your kid, I figured the biggest hurdle would end up being the schools, because the schools would be like, we don't want the kids getting food delivery service, which they've done at my son's school. And I was like, well, unfortunately, my son has a stomach issue and he can't eat the school food, and I can't take the food to him because I'm busy, so I have to get the food delivered to him. And so I went into a whole big... I might seem nice to y'all, but the schools know me by name and have since my son was in pre-K. They were like, oh, there's Miss Malice. She's coming. Like, just don't mess with my kid. Don't be a dick, basically. So, but yeah, no, that was like a previous job idea. But now I'm just like, let's feed everyone sugar. So, this is a crusty one. This is super satisfying. So good. But yeah, see, like, so my little one is not here today because my little one, the 16-year-old little Malice, is at his friend's house because it was their birthday on the 2nd, and so they were celebrating yesterday. And I was like, you know, they have air conditioning over there. Go stay over there until we get the AC back on. So, Mom and Dad are holding down the fort. But it was cute. Nana even offered to let us stay at her house last night. And I was like, that's sweet, Nana, but I've got the puppies, and I can't leave the puppies and the cat alone. The lizards are loving it, though. The lizards are enjoying it. They're like, yeah, this is great. The house is 95 degrees. They're, one of my lizards is from Madagascar, and the other one is, I don't know where they're from. I should look it up. The only reason I know one of them's from Madagascar because it's literally in its name. So... but yeah. Sweet. So after this, I have 2 hard drives and a... oh, wait, no, I'm lying. I still have a few more controllers over there. I was like, haha, I'm almost done, y'all. Ooh. Can y'all see that? Hold on. Can y'all see that big old chunk right there? I can't get a good angle on it, but it's like a big old hunk of nastiness. Like I said, we all like vintage, but not Cheeto dust. So yeah, so what have y'all been up to today? Anything exciting? Happy Sunday to everyone. Alright, this one looks like we're almost done. Alrighty. So again, this is just a soft toothbrush, a birchwood stick. It's called an orangewood stick for nails, and 91% isopropyl alcohol. Just getting the big chunks of the dirt out of the cracks and stuff like that, and then out of like the corners of the controller thumbs area. Nice. It's lunchtime. Yeah, we had we went to one of our favorite Mexican restaurants earlier. Well, it's General's favorite. It's not my favorite at all, so I don't know why I said that. Like, it's usually like my least favorite place to go, but I found one thing on the menu that I can eat, and it's consistent. Sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay. Oh. No, but it's good. But yeah, so that's what we went to earlier. Because we tried to go to my favorite Greek restaurant, and y'all, okay, so tell me what y'all think about this. So if you go during lunch to a restaurant, normally you expect to get lunch portions, right? So you get like a smaller entree size, and then you might get 2 sides instead of 3 sides that you would get with a dinner entree. And so it's usually like if your dinner entree is like 14 ounces of food, it's usually like 10 to 12 ounces of food for the lunch portion, right? So we went to the restaurant, and they're like, are you here to pick up or are you here to place your order? And we're like, well, we're here to place our order, but we've never been here in time before y'all close because they close at 2:15. So we've never come here in time to get our food other than to go and rush out the door. So she's like, oh, okay, well, go have a seat. So she comes to take our order, and she's like, with the dinner portion, it's actually only 2 sides. With the lunch portion, it's 3. And it's the same price. And the entree size is smaller, so you're getting less food for the same amount of money. So essentially you're paying more for less food. And I was like, nope. So we left. I was like, I'll come back during lunch hours. We're not doing this. I guess they charged more and like charged differently because you were actually sitting down and like getting like waitress service, but that's not necessary. Like the waitress service is not it's not that kind of a restaurant. Like it's just a Greek restaurant. It's not a fancy Greek restaurant. So it's just not necessary. But yeah. I was just like, that's just weird. Like I understand if you're doing more for a dinner portion, but I don't understand why you would offer less food for more money. I'm not sending that zapper, that one's chewed on. Yeah. So y'all, like after, see, that's crazy. Like, but I mean, like, why would they give you more food during lunch? You know, like I can get 3 sides plus 2 ounces more of meat at lunch for $12.99, and then I'm supposed to get 2 sides and 2 ounces less of meat for $12.99 for dinner. Like, pfft, fuck out of here. Like that's crazy to me. But I mean, I get it. Like I said, maybe it was just that it was like, you know, they consider it a sit-down service or whatever. I don't know. That's just the first time I've ever experienced that. See, this is just like a family-run restaurant. You know, there's just one of them. Maybe, you know, I'm hoping that maybe it was just a mistake or like a misunderstanding and the server just wasn't able to relay the information properly, and that that's not truly the case. But regardless, I didn't get Greek food. I was like, damn it. Oh, and Lil Speck, where if you're on here, if you ever watch this. Oh no, yeah, no, that's not okay. I don't consider kids to be part of a party like that. Unless you have like, you know, 6 kids and a table of 2, then maybe. But I don't even, we had a really bad experience with a really fancy restaurant the other day. And I'm still salty about it. Like, they messed up my food so bad that I didn't have my steak on my table until 12:20. My family had already finished eating 30 minutes prior to that. So I literally did not get to eat my dinner and still had to pay for it because the restaurant closed 20 minutes before my steak was served to me. I was not happy. And it wasn't even like Roadhouse or Longhorn Steakhouse or like any like, you know, chain run steakhouse. It was like a fancy restaurant. Like we didn't have water for most of the dinner because they kept forgetting about us and forgot to fill up our water pitcher. I'm like, when the average plate is, you know, substantial, you shouldn't have to like, I don't know, feel like ignored or whatever. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter how much you pay. You shouldn't be ignored in any business you go into. So it was just a bad experience all around. Yeah. No, I get it, dude. Yeah. I mean, the whole service industry is messed up right now, honestly, and it sucks because they're not getting paid enough. You know, who wants to work in a job where you're busting your butt all day when you could literally go someplace else and get paid the same amount of money and not serve somebody like that? So, like, I do not, I sympathize why they're having an issue. But still, like ultimately, if you can't handle ugh. And I'm like, first of all, I'm ordering water because I'm about to consume a ton of calories in food, and I'm not trying to, like, drink my calories. So let me drink my water in peace. Like, that's frustrating. Because, yeah, that's exactly what happened. When we ordered a round of waters for the table, they got all, like, the waitress got fussy or, you know, kind of like, ugh. And I'm like, the whole table isn't even sat yet, so you don't know what we're going to order to drink. Yeah, so, I mean, we went to this place with Joe from Whatnot when we were in Milwaukee called the Capitol Grill. So the night before, we went to the Hilton and had steaks with Josh from SideQuest. Because since we fast, we pretty much only eat protein. We eat we eat vegetables, but we don't eat a bunch of, like, starches and stuff like that. So we're pretty, like, steak, chicken. You know, we don't do, like, pasta or anything like that usually. So, you know, we had a lot of barbecue while we were there. But anyways, besides the point. So we went to the Hilton, and we had the same kind of service where it was just like they tried to take our plates while we were still eating. You know, like, it felt like we were being rushed out, or they didn't like us being there for whatever reason it was. And, you know, the service wasn't horrible, but it just wasn't, like, it didn't feel good for the price that was paid, you know? Um, and so the next night we went to the Capitol Grill, and it was actually slightly more affordable, but the service was incredible. Like, our drinks never went dry. We never didn't have bread on the table. They made sure to ask us exactly how we wanted our steaks prepared. They checked on it before we got the food to make sure that it was prepared correctly. I mean, like, the service was so incredible, and it was just a wonderful experience. And it's like, you know, that's what you expect, you know, at that kind of a restaurant, is to be taken care of like that, where you don't have to, you know, you're there for a special occasion, you're there to be treated, you know, special. So it was for Nana Malice's birthday, like, and it did not feel good at all. So, like, I ordered, granted, y'all can, like, be mad at me for this, I ordered my steak medium because I don't like it rare. Like, medium rare it's kind of hard for me to eat because it's, like, a little squishy, and I just don't like the texture. My steak was, like, raw, completely. It was so bad. And I was like, I can't eat this. Like, I tried, and I couldn't. And so, you know, it made me feel, you know, like I said, I didn't get my food until 10:20, and we got there at 8:15. It did not make me feel good, or like I was even, like, you know, considered that I wanted to eat with my family. It was just like an afterthought. Yeah, see? I mean, I feel you on if drinks weren't $5. So, yeah, like, that's how it was at the restaurant we were at. Drinks were $6 a drink. It didn't matter if it was a soda, if it was a homemade soda, if it was, you know, like, lemonade, all that stuff. First of all, you can tell how good a steakhouse is do they serve Minute Maid lemonade, or is it homemade lemonade? If they serve Minute Maid, not gonna eat there. I know that sounds really snobby, but I've already learned both restaurants that we went to that served Minute Maid lemonade both had the exact same quality service. So automatically ask them, do you serve homemade lemonade? If you don't serve homemade lemonade, I'm sorry, I can't eat here. Those are my standards now. Oh, no, yeah, no. Mm-mm. That's funny, Chris. I haven't Uber Eated in a while because I was getting kind of addicted to it. There's this, like, little pasta, or not pasta place. There's this, like, Asian restaurant down the street, but it's like kind of like a chain Asian restaurant, but it's not really a chain Asian restaurant. They're just kind of like in Texas, but it's called Fireball. And basically it's like, or it used to be like make your own stir fry. But now they have like, you know, Thai food and Japanese food and Vietnamese food. And so you can kind of get like whatever you want while you're there. And it's like reasonably priced, and they have good pineapple fried rice. So like I was like sick for like 2 months. And so every day I was ordering from Uber Eats. And then I was like, man, I don't have any money for anything else because I'm spending it all on delivery fees and deliveries and stuff. So I had to like slow my roll. But yeah, I mean, other than that, you know, like it's nice when I'm not like not able to go get food and stuff like that, because most of the places I like are like within a 10-mile radius of me or 5-mile radius of me. So it's like I've got lots of choices, and it is really convenient when you're trying to figure out what you want. You can see everything in one place. But okay, so here's the caveat to that. So General and I worked for Grubhub before it became Grubhub. So our original, like, or General's original, like, one of his original origin stories is he worked for that company for 10 years, and then the company became another company. It became LA Byte, because LA Byte came from California, and they bought out our company. And then LA Byte was purchased by Grubhub, and that's how they became Grubhub. And so we've seen these delivery services go from food delivery services to actually, yeah, no, I get you. It's really easy. Like, I was trying to buy stuff earlier, and I just had to, I was like, nope, I gotta slow my roll. I'm really trying to spend money on inventory, but I want to get, my candy inventory started. So that's what I'm trying to get now. But if I don't get this AC fixed, y'all, I cannot have all this candy in my house because it's going to get all melty. I have to go take it over to Nana. Oh, but y'all, I'm excited. So one of the candy companies is here in Texas. It's in Dallas, or in Carrollton, where my sister is. So they're like, yeah, no, you can drive up here and come pick up your inventory whenever you want. So I'm like, oh, yeah. So not only do I get to go up there and see my sister, I also get to go get my inventory. So we've got one more controller after this one. And then I'm going to wrap up this stream. I'm going to take a few minute break, and then I'm going to start the packing stream so that y'all will all have y'all stuff shipped out first thing tomorrow morning. Like, I'm going to drop little Melis off at school and then drop y'all stuff off at the post office. Yeah, well, okay, but you got some good stuff, Chris. So, like, not trying to justify overspending or anything like that. But you did actually get some really good deals. You got 40 items, and I think you spent, like, you know, let me see. Well, I mean, I don't want to be, like, you know, sharing all your business, but let me look. I mean, honestly, dude, like, on average, most of your items, like, if you averaged everything up, they were about $4 a piece. So that's not bad at all. To get 40 items, like, it's pretty good. Plus, it gives you inventory for your store, you know? Like, again, we don't mind when y'all get good deals, because we got good deals, and we want y'all to be able to, like, make something off of what we have, you know? Like, we want there to be meat on the bone. There's enough food for all of us to eat. So, like, you know, we made ours. Y'all can make y'all's. And you know that goes true, Chris, when you start your Whatnot. You don't necessarily have to buy it through Whatnot. Okay, yeah, hold on one second. I'll tell you. So for whatever reason, the Whatnot thing is not alphabetically ordered for this particular stream. So instead of just scrolling down to the C's, I've got to find you. Oh, also, Big Dick Rick is in Bakersfield too. Just in case. Like y'all run into each other, you'd be like, "What's up, dude?" All right, so you spent $1.72. You spent $172 plus your shipping. So yeah, dude, for 40 items, hold on, let's get the calculator out. 172, and let's just say you spent 5. So plus 39 for shipping, plus 5 for the initial shipping. So 216, and then we're gonna divide that by 40. So $5.40 per item, including your shipping, is about what you paid. I don't know how much your sales tax was, so let's say $6 per item is what you paid on average. So that's pretty awesome. That's a great deal. Super, super good deal. Like, I'm happy. Like, I'm happy that we can help you get your inventory going, dude. And yeah, like, if you want to buy, you know, other stuff for the store, let General know. And then I won't clean it. You can clean it, so you can. What did you spend, Chef? Let's see here. See, I like doing this kind of math. This is my kind of math right here. All right, so you spent $51 on 11 items. So let's do the mathy math. 51 plus 10. Let's say you spent $4 for your shipping on your first item. So you spent about, well, plus tax, about probably $6.50 an item, $6.25 an item. Yeah, I know. Like, yesterday's show was really good. I felt like it was a good show for everybody to get accessories that they needed at a good price. You know, like, again, we love that y'all are able to get items at a reasonable price from us so that y'all can make money too. So, like, our goal is not to bleed anybody dry or to overcharge. That's why we start everything at $1 and it just goes for what it goes. You know, sometimes things go crazy and that's okay. And sometimes things don't sell at all, and that's totally fine, because you know what? Somebody's going to buy those games from us, whether it's Chef Fish is going to want extra items for her inventory and she's just going to buy it in bulk, or Chris wants it for his inventory and he's going to buy it in bulk, or we run another stream and somebody buys it in bulk. Like, you know, I'd rather it go to people that, you know, are going to, you know, use it and reuse it for good. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter what you use it for, but it's like, you know, I'd rather like my friends and family get those deals and stuff like that. Y'all get first pick at that stuff, and then everything else goes where it goes. So, but it's only going to Whatnot. Like, that's the only place it's going. We're not posting any video game stuff anywhere else. And y'all know, like, if y'all need anything, or if y'all get an email. Oh, yeah. Dude, so I was in a stream today, and, like, I really wanted to shop. I really did, but there was something about how they were starting every item at, like, $2 below retail. And it was just really hard to, like, I'm like, you basically give 2 people a chance to bid before it's overpriced and we can go buy it elsewhere, you know? And that's kind of one of those things. It's like, not that, I need to get a replacement one for this. Not that, hold on one second. I gotta call General real quick. He's downstairs. This is the fastest way I can get my controller. Oh yeah, but anyways, yeah, so they're starting stuff at, hey, can you give me another dark blue PlayStation controller? This one has a crack in the bottom of the case. Thanks. Yeah. We bought a duplicate. But yeah, no, so, yeah, like, I mean, I get it, but it kind of takes the fun out of the idea of the auction, you know? Like, if you started at...
Go ahead and bring it over here. Like, give me the one that has the cracks. I can take it to
Yeah.
exchange.
And then I think Ron's just got ready to get picked up from Drew's. But I'm done with. This is my last controller clean, and then I'm taking a break, and then I'm gonna start packing. Everybody's already been informed, and we're all on the same page. Oh, this one looks real good.
I mean, I have tons of them. I should know this one's kind of cracked where.
Yeah, on the bottom, like it fell. See it?
Oh, that right there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I just wasn't.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
Game Exchange will take it.
Yeah, I know. So, but everybody's been hanging out. We're having a good
How many
time.
people we got in there? I got no
I
shirt
have
on.
no
Sorry,
idea
y'all.
how many people are in here.
I don't want to see
Maybe
me.
2 people. It's probably 2 people. It's probably Chris and Chef. Maybe.
Chris and Jeff.
Chris and Chef. Jason was here earlier. He's like, you forgot my gummies in my box. I'm like, damn it.
Did you?
I did.
How dare you?
I know. I feel really bad.
Dare.
But I told him, I was like, dude, look, because he's sending us a box of Infinity figures, I think, for us just to have.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
And so I'll send him a thing of like, gummies in return.
And y'all gonna like these controllers. We got so many
They're
of them.
so flippin' pretty.
We got a lot.
Oh, Chris says I'll give you $1 for the correct controller. LOL.
Sorry, Game Exchange will give me 12.
No shirt on. Can I do 150? Yeah. But I told Chris doesn't remember what we talked about with the spindle games and stuff like that. So he said we would have to talk about it again, so he would remember. And that's what I told him. I was like,
Tell
yeah.
me now, it's the 150 for the all those loose disc games that we were talking about last month, at the end of the month.
150 for all the spindle games. He says $1.75, and you add the Macarena dance. He says final offer. All right. No shirt on. Anywho. All right, y'all. So that was the last controller I had to clean. I'm going to take a little break real quick, and then I'll be back probably, it's 4 o'clock my time or 3:51 my time. So I say by like 6-ish I want to be back. Because I got to go pick up the kiddo and grab something for us to eat for dinner. But then I will be back. So thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it, keeping me occupied while I've been cleaning the controllers and the hard drives and stuff. Be back here around 6-ish, I think is what I said. Thanks, Chef Fish. And yeah, I'll be back to pack everything, get everything all packed snuggly bugly for y'all. And yeah, thank y'all so much for hanging out. I will see y'all later. Bye.